Well, congratulations to Jordan Henderson. He is the footballer of the year as chosen by the Footballer Rights Association. Mark Ogden is a part of that association. So he played a part in this vote, Augie, but what a year it has absolutely been for Jordan Henderson. I mean, the Champions League, the Super Cup, the Premier League, the Club World Cup. Liverpool have absolutely been bossing everything. So this was definitely a given, wasn't it?
I don't think it was a given. I think this year there was quite a lot of candidates, but I think Jordan Henderson to win it. I don't think people can complain about that. Look, he might not be the best player in the Premier League. I don't think even Jordan Henderson would suggest he's the best player, the best midfielder. But is there a better captain in the Premier League? I don't think there's a better captain than Jordan Henderson. And when Liverpool don't have him in the midfield, they miss him. As great as they are with all the great stars they have with Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, Virgil van Dijk, when Jordan Henderson isn't in that midfield, they really miss him. But this award isn't just about his contribution on the pitch, it's also voted for on the example that a player sets off the pitch as well. So, Jordan Henderson has been, a model pro off the pitch as well. Certainly in recent times during the coronavirus crisis, he was very vocal in the Black Lives Matter campaign, the campaign to help, the frontline workers, the NHS, and all these people that have played such a part during the epidemic and pandemic. So, this is an award for Jordan Henderson's contribution as a player on the pitch, but also what he's done off the pitch.
Well, last year we were there when Raheem Sterling was crowned Footballer of the Year. And speaking of Manchester City, somebody else that, of course, a lot of people might be questioning is Kevin De Bruyne, because he's also been an outstanding player just for Manchester City. I mean, assist king, really and truly, even though Liverpool as well have some assist kings themselves. So where do you think Kevin De Bruyne probably ranked in this one? And probably was it just Jordan Henderson's leadership abilities that kind of gave him the edge there?
I think so. I think if they had a vote for the best player in the Premier League this season, I think Kevin De Bruyne would probably win it. I think De Bruyne has had an amazing season. And you're right, he goes into the final game of the season against Norwich at the weekend on 19 assists, one short of Thierry Henry's all-time record. So, Norwich at home, that would suggest that De Bruyne might have a chance of at least equaling it. So, De Bruyne has been fantastic for City. He's had an amazing season and he could end up as a Champions League winner. So if he ends up with a Champions League medal and a Carabao Cup medal, that would be a great season. But, I just think Henderson, Liverpool win the league for the first time in 30 years, Henderson being the captain and what he did off the pitch, I think that swung it. But if De Bruyne had won it, I don't think anyone could seriously complain. Even though Liverpool have won the league and City haven't, I think De Bruyne has been an outstanding player this year.
Well, even though we've been waxing lyrical about Jordan Henderson and Kevin De Bruyne, neither of them actually got your vote. And that's the vote that matters, at least in my mind. Augie, who did you vote for then and why?
Yeah, nothing like me to be contrary. I voted for Trent Alexander-Arnold because I just thought that, considering the impact he's had at Liverpool this season, that no defender has won this award since our friend Steve Nicol back in 1989. So that shows you that they tend to go for the goal scorers and the midfielders. Now, Trent Alexander-Arnold has had 13 assists from right back this season. He scored an amazing free kick against Chelsea on Wednesday night. He scored a similar one against Crystal Palace recently. If you had to design the prototype right back, it'd be Alexander-Arnold. And I think you can take Mo Salah out of Liverpool's team. You could take Virgil van Dijk out of it. You could even take Alisson Becker out of it, as Adriana stood in for him this season. You take Trent Alexander-Arnold out, and there's nobody there that can fill his boots. I think he's had a fantastic season. I think, Henderson's been a great winner, and I think De Bruyne would have been a great winner too. But I think Alexander-Arnold, for what he's done for Liverpool and how important he is, I think he deserves it, and that's why I voted for him. I don't know if anybody else did, whether it's just me, but I think he's had a great season. I think he deserves recognition.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.